You ever think about something until your brain hurts? Again, a lot of good suggestions about the wood stove. I appreciate everybody's suggestions and comments, and taking it all into consideration and doing my research and seeing where I'm going with it. Honestly, it's gotten so complicated, and it's probably it's stupid. I mean, it's really as simple as thing you would think, but it's turned into this complicated problem that I almost just don't even want to deal with now. Maybe I'm just better off insulating this thing as good as I can get it, and just pay the electric bill, just be done with it. But it is a shame. I mean, I have all this free wood here. Got to do something with it. So I'm just going to take a break from thinking about it and continue on with what's important. No, I'll revisit it. So I got some insulation put up today. I just worked on it for a little bit while the shop warmed up. I came out here and I must have had the heater probably turned off because it was cold in here. So it was a little too cold to work with the leather. Leather kind of fights you when it's real cold, so it's just better off letting it warm up and before you start working with it. So I did get all of the I got all the sheaths stamped with my logo, and a little bit of insulation put up, so fairly productive. I'll get back to, should start glue up tomorrow. That's the goal. So that's that. I don't have much more to say about it. I'll leave you with this. If you make something, if you create something, be proud of what you've created. And if you're not proud of it, take a step back and think, what can I do to improve this so that I am proud of it? And really all that matters is that you're proud of it. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of it, as long as you're happy with your results. You also need to be realistic with yourself and honest, and you need to look at every project as skeptical as possible and be your biggest critic. So tear apart your work. You know, when you finish a project, tear it apart and be like, what can be improved? You know, look from the outside in. What do I see that sticks out that's not quite right? Whatever that is, whatever that snippet of issues that stick out in your mind, that's what you work on next. That's the next skill you perfect. So just put this in perspective. When I used to hand stitch all the time, I would get the project done and I'd look at it and I'd look at what bothered me about that completed project, and it was the stitching. The stitching would be uneven. It wouldn't look as good on the back side as it does the front side. There would just be things that made it look not neat. So I obsessed over the stitching until I got to the point where my hand stitching looked acceptable for me. And the front side and the back side were identical. You couldn't tell which side was the front side or the back side as far as the stitching goes. So it's just little things like that actually bring your whole project together and set your work apart. So once you conquer each part of whatever it is you're working on, then you move on to the next thing. Like maybe for you it's your edges. Your edges aren't as pretty as you want them to be. So that's what you obsess over. You find techniques and you hone your skill on that. So it's constant learning. Never stop learning. Never stop watching videos, reading articles or books or whatever, because you can always pick something up. I watch leatherworking videos all the time, and I learn something all the time. little techniques here and there to speed things up or make a project look better. Just never stop learning. Don't ever turn yourself into an expert, because if you do that, you're going to lose out on becoming an expert, really. So, and if you're proud of it, put your name on it. I mean, come up with some sort of logo, or you could put your whole name on it. It doesn't matter, but it's yours. Own it. Put your name on it and be proud of what you did. Show people you're proud of it by putting your name on it. Take ownership of that project. And then, if there's ever an issue with that project, somebody buys it from you and you got a warranty issue, handle it. Your name's on it. Make it right now. Stand behind your name. So, I don't know. That's just my little piece of advice for today. So like I said, I will be probably glue up tomorrow, and then Friday, and then this weekend I'm going to be a sewing machine, literally. So get this project wrapped up this weekend, I would imagine. And then that'll be that. So we've had a lot of new subscribers. Hang on a second. All right. We've had a lot of new subscribers to the channel. I want to welcome you all and thank you for subscribing and watching my videos. I appreciate it. The comments really help. It keeps me going. You guys are keeping me busy responding, and I'm going to keep responding for as long as I can. I mean, it's, I see a lot of YouTubers, they get real big and then they just stop responding to comments altogether. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen to me, but we'll see. I don't know if it's one of those things that it's going to take so much time you can't get to it. I don't know. But right now it's not like that. So I'm just going to keep responding to everybody, even if it's just a thank you, because I appreciate your comments. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Thumbs up. I was doing some research, and it turns out the thumbs up is actually really important. So if you want to support what I'm doing here, if you want to support my channel, click that thumbs up. There's about 300 of you that watch pretty regularly. I get a pretty solid 300 views per video, which isn't much, but I appreciate all of it. But if all 300 of you took a second and hit that thumbs up, it would definitely help the channel out a lot. It would help me out a lot. So if you like what I'm doing, and whether you like the video or not, just click the thumbs up. Just smash it like it doesn't owe you anything, because it really doesn't. But let's let YouTube know we're serious here, and we're coming for them. So anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap that up for today. I'll be back at it again tomorrow. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next video.